Hey everyone, this is a quick demo on how to create color swatches that you may want to use in your projects moving forward. This is the image I worked with previously where I did a file place and I've raised it back up to its original full opacity to pull colors from it. So if you want to create, whether it's with this image or say you want to create a car, but you see this image of a sunrise that you think the colors are really cool from, you can pull them from a different image. It doesn't have to be the image you're working from specifically. So say that I want to create a realistic looking mushroom and I want to gather these colors to use for that. What I would do is from the image, I can take my ink dropper, which is the shortcut letter I, and I can just start collecting colors. So what you do is the first you select your color and you see how this is turned red, but I want to create a swatch. So I will do new swatch and I'm leaving this in CMYK, which as a reminder, that is for print. RGB would be anything that is you make for online. So you just, and you would choose that mode here if you want to switch that, but I'm going to leave it at CMYK and say, okay. Now I'm going to go and say, I'm going to collect some greens. And so just, I would just go through and you can label them here. So if I wanted to say dark green, I could write that here and it would still, it would not affect the swatch. And say, I want to go select a light green and do the same thing. And you can gather as many or as little as you want. And then once you have finished going through and selecting all of your swatches, what you can do is you can see, so every swatch you've added, it will, depending on your settings, it will put a little triangle down here at the bottom. And you want to leave that, it's what you call a global. And the reason being, if you use that color, you can then also adjust its opacities. You can go 10 to 0 to 100%. So you want your little swatch to have the little triangle down here at the bottom. And to check that, when you open the swatch, this little global color right here. So that allows you the freedom to adjust an opacity or a tint, not necessarily an opacity, it's a tint. So it'd be like, say you want 10% of that green or 20% of that red or whatever, you could adjust that here. Okay, so once you have all your swatches done, you can select all of them and you have this little folder and you can create a group. I can just say mushroom and say okay, and it will put them all in a group. So when I go to create my illustration, I can just select the colors. I don't have to worry about them anymore. They're already taken care of.